Did you if you're if you're watching this video, do you know me? Do you talk to me? If you're a man or a woman, if you're a woman or a man, do you talk to me? Did 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 you did you put a label on a label, label label? Did you label me? Am I a book? Anybody that looks at me, they can read it real quick. La, la, Last I knew, the only people that I know or talk to is my grandfather or my father or mother. I don't have friends. I don't. The only friends I have is my grandfather, father, and mother. Are you sure you're reading this book right? I don't have friends. I don't have anybody but my grandfather, my father, and mother. The only I only talk to besides myself. I only talk to three people: my grandfather, father, and mother. Are you sure what you're saying about me is correct? Are you are you are you sure that that label that you said, the that so-called label that you said, or well, I just know that about Chris Gallier. I just know it. If you're a man or a woman, if you're a man or a woman, besides my grandfather, father, and mother, are you sure that label you tried to make stick to the wall, like that label, that so-called label that well that, well that's what she said. Well, that's what he said about you. I don't have any friends at all. I don't even have any girlfriends. I'm 44 years old. I have no one but my grandfather, father, and mother. I don't talk to anybody. I barely talk to my grandpa. I barely talk to my dad. I barely talk to my mom. Are you sure that label that you're giving me, that you gave me, you sure that label is correct? I don't have relationships with anybody, especially the opposite sex. I don't even talk to anybody. I'm currently single. I've never been married. I have no friends. I have no girlfriends. I don't have shit. When it comes to human beings, the only human beings in my life is my grandfather, father, and mother. Does that tell you anything? Does that tell you anything? I've noticed that every time that I talk bad behind somebody's back, that automatically makes me think that they're saying something bad behind my back about me. That's how I look at it. Well, if I'm talking about him or her or him, if I'm talking bad behind their back, they're probably 10 times out of 10 they're probably talking bad behind my back. Every time I talk shit about somebody, I can rest assured that they're probably talking shit about me too. I noticed that because I was listening to Joel Osteen. I listened to Joel Osteen and Richard Roberts. They're two of the top pastors in the United States of America. They said, you know, but besides politics, like politics and religion and belief, I start. You know what I did? I started doing research, not not just on everybody else but myself. And I used to hang out with people, and they would speak on other people's names and business without them people being there. I was like, why you speaking on them and their money? Why you talking about? They're not even here to. They're not even here to defend themselves. Why are you talking bad about them? You know, like I've always noticed that when I talk shit behind people's back, I'm like, you know what? What made me out of the blue? Out of the blue, would make me say something bad about them. They must be talking shit about me behind my back because I'm talking shit about them behind their back. So they must be saying some. They must be making some false statements that cause me to have my false statements about them. Can you read me like a book? Can you just look at me and say, "Yep, we know what he's gonna. We know what kind of lifestyle he's gonna live. Yep, we know what kind of person. We know what type of man he is." Oh, Chris Gallagher, I've been on him since he was a kid. I've been on Chris Gallagher forever since I'm like, the last time I had a girlfriend, a relationship from the opposite sex was 2000 and let's see, it must have been 2005. This is 2022. 15, 16, 17. 2005. The year 2005, that's the last time I had a relationship with the opposite sex. I've been single. But are you sure if you're not my grandfather, father, or mother, and my name is rolling off your tongue, are you sure are you sure you're stating facts? Is it the truth? What you're saying about me, is it a lie? What? I was just wondering. If you're not my grandfather, my father or mother, and you're some other family member, some other neighbor, or member in a community, are you sure what you're when when my name rolls off your tongue? Are are you sure you're stating facts about me? The label, because I don't talk to anybody. I got siblings. I got aunts and uncles and cousins, but I don't talk to them anymore. I haven't talked to them in years, a long time. I got other family members, nieces and nephews, aunts, uncles, siblings, cousins, but I don't talk to them. The only human beings I talk to is my grandfather, father, and mother, and I barely talk to them. So are you sure them statements you're making about me are correct? Because I don't talk to anybody. In my family, in my circle, in my inner circle, in my family. Are you sure them statements are correct? Are you sure that label you gave me is correct? You sure about that? Are you sure? Are you sure what you're saying about me is true? Is it truthful? Is what you're saying about me, is it truthful? That label that you give me every day and night, is that the correct label? Is that the correct label? Are you is my name rolling off your tongue right? You're supposed to talk good. You're supposed to talk good about your family. You're supposed to talk good about your neighbors. You're supposed to talk good about you're supposed to give a good report about your family members and your neighbors. Truthfully.